Previously. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Terraria. And when we left off, check out time, it is 6 or 7, that's good. When we left off, I said I was going to do some stuff, and I did a lot of stuff. Seriously, I've spent about 18 hours, maybe 12 hours, maybe 6, I don't know. I spent a lot of time, I lost track, doing stuff. So I'm going to quickly go over what I've done off camera. Now the first thing I've done is with the winter biome house, in that I said I was going to make it look nice, and I think I did. I basically brought the whole house out one, so now it's now this is how it looks like, and this works, and everything's fine. I'm happy with this. I don't think it's perfect, but I'm happy enough with it. I could probably do a little something with the chimney, in fact, to make that look a bit better, but I'll come back to that. Another thing is the hub that I set up over in here. I've changed that now. It is no longer down here, it is up here in the centre, and I'll just show you how nice it now looks. Here we go. Look at this little thing. No return switch because we have our magic mirror, but over here you'll see another teleporter with 2 switches. Now the switch on the right does nothing, but the switch on the left, ho ho ho, welcome to the dungeon. Yes, now I could have wired it further in, but I didn't because I couldn't be bothered, and because it wouldn't have looked very good. There's no 3 thick areas, it's a 4 thick area and a 2 thick area with the honey. So it wouldn't have suited. It would need an entire remodelling of down here. And from experience, remodelling this place is a pain in the butt, so I wasn't going to get on with that. So, boom, out of here. And so if I quickly head back down, go across here like this, and then do this switch, does nothing. I said it doesn't go there. So here, I mentioned before as well, you can't build a teleporter in the dungeon. I'm wrong, you can. It's the lizard temple you can't build a teleporter into. Right, so that's those things out of done. Now the big change I've done is over at the arena. Now this, I imagine, should now allow us to do the pumpkin moon fairly easily, I think. So you'll see, first of all, the giant pyramid at the bottom. I've removed the room, there's no room there. It looks like there's a space of empty bricks, but there isn't. I filled that in, trust me, it's all good. I've done some changes with terms of teleporters, traps, and the big square in the middle you see is very, very different. Now, let's go over there. But you know what? How do we do this? We walk here, we leave, we fly over there, no more. Oh no, no. I've rigged up these teleporters, so this bottom one takes me here. This door is wide open, this should not be wide open. So this takes me, look, to the Clovier's extra house right next to the arena. So if I quickly head home, and jump right down here and use this, fly up here. The top one takes us to the chlorophyte farm. I got rid of the one that takes us to the entrance to the jungle, because, quite frankly, we can walk there. It's only just outside there. So you don't have to click this now unless you want to go to the jungle. It's literally walk up, push circle, boom, we're here. Now this is a lot to go over, and I'm going to try not to rush. But, get out of it, you blood crawler. As we come in, a few things to note is... here, I've built this. This wasn't here before, this is a downward area. This one doesn't have one, look, and you can see I've extended. Did I extend it? I think I extended it and brought it down. Now the reason I've done this here is because occasionally you'll get enemies like this, look, who like to fly up and they'll get trapped in this corner. So by having these traps here, they'll kill anything that gets up into the corner, which, you know, might be a pain. During the pumpkin moon there shouldn't be anything that does that. The only flying things are the poltergeists, which can go through walls anyway. But for anything else that shows up, we'll get trapped here and killed with that. Same with the other side. Now you may be thinking then, if things get trapped there, why bother building a wall at all? And that's to stop things like slime enemies jumping over this teleporter. They can't, they'll just get stuck trying to jump, so everything will always be teleported to the middle. And you see these teleporters are now much closer, so literally they'll pop out, land on it, teleport back in, pop out. Well, I'll show you with this guy, because he likes to jump over stuff. Nope, you're screwed. There's nothing you can do, they're straight back into that lava. So all of these wire into there. Now under here, I'm going to do a bit of a dig down to show you this. I've rearranged this a lot, and down each side you might be able to tell traps. This is to stop these freaking Arapimas from showing up and ruining my day, because they will like to get in and just sort of hang around here. But the traps don't go all the way down, they go around to about this level, because Arapimas will go upwards to try and get me. Now on the floor we have a teleporter, so any mummies or enemies that want to touch a teleporter, like anything that doesn't swim, will touch this teleporter and be teleported out. Now again we have problems with flying enemies and slimes. Slimes float on water so they won't get shot by the traps, and there's no teleporter to warp them up. So what I've done is, the flame trap here, I've moved it up a brick, same on the other side, so now it encompasses this entire area, because it does a free long area. So it will cook anything pretty much all the way to about here. So that takes care of that. Whew, right, get up. Now, the one thing I haven't done that I'm going to ask for suggestions on, which isn't too important, but I want to light up the floor down. You see how dark it is? I want to light it up. Now, unfortunately, there are very, very few light sources that work underwater. And the ones that do work underwater have to be hung from something like this. They can't just be placed on the bottom. Now, I didn't just want to place some, I think it's case torches that can be placed underwater and still work. I didn't just want torches, I want something fancy, like we have up here. But, yeah, I couldn't think of anything, I couldn't find anything particularly good. If you have any suggestions, let me know, and I'll place them under there. Stupid hairlings, what are you going to do? Right, put these 2 bricks back in. And yeah, same pretty much goes for this side, the floor doesn't go down as deep though. Now the major change has been from up here. So no longer, oh, this is going to look like such a pain. Right, so basically, we were sat slightly higher, we were sat about here before and we couldn't see what was going on. Now, we can clearly see what's going on down there, look. Hello guy. Boom. And we can reach very easily to the point they're teleported to. Now, when we're going to stand is we're going to stand exactly here, so we can reach stuff like that. Not an issue. Now, this area, I know it looks bizarre. Now, first of all, I'm just going to show you the traps. I'll turn on all the traps, so you can see how well they work. Oh, also I've put flame traps up here, just in case anything wants to spawn up here. So I'm going to try and get these into sync. I think that's pretty good. So there's flame traps everywhere. Now under here, look, you can see this works just as well with all the spikes going down. Come down here, under there, look, you'll see arrows and flames go all the way along. It's incredibly effective at fighting stuff. And same at the other side. So anyway, so that's just to prove that all these traps work and are still as effective. Now I kind of don't want to turn these off because these are in like amazing sync. Are they all turned off? They're all turned off. Right, so the big change is here. Now this is a pain. Now you notice there's a space there, I'll explain that in a second. These are all statues. There are 10 statues in the game that do this, and I have 9 of them. These are all statues that actually spawn an enemy, or an NPC type thing. So the skeleton statue will spawn skeletons, the slime statue will spawn slimes, crab statue will spawn crabs, the bat statue will spawn bats, the piranha statue will spawn piranhas, the jellyfish statue will spawn jellyfish, the rabbit statue will spawn rabbits, the fish statue will spawn fish, and the bird statue will spawn birds. Whew, and the one I'm missing is a chest statue, which will spawn mimics. Now we had all of these already, but we don't have a chest, or at least we didn't until I went looking in other worlds. I went to, obviously we were missing traps as well, so I had to go to create other worlds, go to the Lizard Temple, dig up the traps, and so on and so forth. And I spent a long time looking until I eventually found a chest statue, which can now be placed here. And I think I wired up the chest statue. I don't know. Crap. We'll see. Right, so basically, here's how this is going to work. Each statue, because they are, even though they may not all look it, are 2 across and 3 tall. Which means, technically, you can wire 6 different points of them. So let's say I spawn a 1 second timer to this statue. That means it will produce 1 skeleton every second. But if I wire a second timer to each point, I can spawn 6 skeletons every second. Now, unfortunately, if I want to do that, I would need to space these out more, which meant this whole area would just look horrible and ridiculous. So I've done it like this to keep it compact, which means, unfortunately, I can only wire up 3 timers to a statue, which means I'll spawn 3 skeletons per second. But that is more than enough. Because the way this is going to work, I will spawn every second 3 of each of these. Now there are 10 statues here, so that is 30 enemies every second for me to kill. Now you notice if I stand here, my sword reaches everywhere. So I will be killing 30 enemies every second. Now what happens when I kill something with this sword? That's right, a homing pumpkin flies in from off screen. So here's what's going to happen. Every second I'm killing 30 enemies. 30 pumpkins per second will fly off screen and attack all the enemies down here. And the morning woods and the pumpkins and everything else that gets in the way will be swarmed. Literally swarmed by homing pumpkins. Now another benefit of this is that these will drop hearts for us, constantly healing us, and an upside/downside is we'll constantly be getting slime and gel and banners and stuff. Now these will not drop money, but they will drop their drops, so we'll probably get lots of slime, lots of hooks, lots of fish, and whatever else drops from these guys. And basically that's how we're going to win the Pumpkin Moon. Now this is a plan I mentioned I had a while ago, but I knew it would take so long to do, I didn't set it up. But now it is set up. Now it is approaching night time, so should we get... Look at all these Arapimas. Should we get in position to do this? I'll see if I can. If not, we have other plans to do. So first things first, let's turn on all of the traps. Like so. 1, 2, 3. That's pretty good. Now we want to go home. I want to take out a wiring dealio, because I'm not sure whether or not I've wired this up correctly. I think I have. Right, what time is it? 7:30 is when nighttime starts, so I've got about a minute and a half to check this. Try not to get killed by my own traps. Over here. Just need to check if it's wired up correctly. Yeah, everything's wired up. Well, I don't have a pumpkin pie. Let's head home and grab a pumpkin pie. They're not in there. Oh, and a flask of Icor too. Everything else I can put away shortly. Where's my pumpkin pie? So the only tricky part about this is going to be starting up the enemy spawning thing, because I need to do 3 separate switches. Oh, what am I doing? I have a teleporter. I need to do 3 separate timers, don't I? Which is always a bit of a pain. Right, this should get me there in time. Ooh, excuse me, don't mind me. I have the pumpkin medallion on, ready. Get in position. Quickly change across everything I want, which will be this. This. Oh. Ah, what am I doing? That goes there, that goes there, that goes there. Something like that. It's a bit of a mess, but everything is currently in position. Right, so I'll eat the pumpkin pie, do the flask of Icor, do the pumpkin moon now, and let's see how well this works. Okay, right, I'll have muted all this audio because that is so loud and disturbing. That works. Yeah, I think we've established that works. Now, I do have good news and bad news. One of those right now be... Oh no! I forgot I don't have my wings on. Leave me alone, guys, please. Guys, please. Just 2 seconds. And I just need... Guys, please. I just need to... there we go. Right. Wings on me. Shoes on me. Right, I'm going to quickly run across. Right, yeah. Good news and bad news regarding this. I will go through that in a second. Please. Oh! Activate defenses. Right. Oh my god. No. No. Quickly, we need to go over here and grab the treasure, please. Hey! Shooting freaking lasers at me. Mine. Honey heal. Jump in here. Jump up here. And then... Nope. Okay, we're safe. Right. Why has that got an X on it? Okay, we've established that freaking works. We hit wave 15, but we hit wave 15 just as the night ended. If I hadn't have kept going into my inventory, we could have done it. Now, the reason I kept going into my inventory is that it filled up with so much crap. Just look at all the crap we've got. Now, here's the good news and here's the bad news. The good news is I saw a lot of rare treasure drop. The bad news is a lot of it disappeared. Because the Xbox just cannot handle that much stuff on screen at the same time. So I saw like another necromantic scroll that we wanted, and that just disappeared as well. It all vanished because this Xbox couldn't handle so many items on the screen. So occasionally I would quickly go into my inventory, throw away all the crap that I could, just so that I could pick up all the fish and crap that was on the floor, hoping to stop the other stuff from despawning. And let's have a quick little look what we've got. Now, fish, more depth meters that we don't want, some skulls, some vanity item. I think we've got some of those before, but who knows. Some banners, we don't want a slime banner, piranha banner, I don't know, skeleton, bunny, I'll hold on to them for now. Bonesword, get out. More skulls, we don't want more skulls. We've got another horseman's blade. We got this item, which is incredibly rare. Doesn't matter, we've got another stake, we've got another spooky twig. Got 75 gold. Let's put this on. Got a cursed sapling. And we got a raven staff, which is something I really wanted. And is something I wanted the other necromantic scroll for. It's like the pygmy staff, except it does ravens, which are so much better than the pygmies. Or at least in my opinion from what I've read. Now, there is something else I forgot. I won something that I was going to use in this battle. I forgot. And that is when I was building the arena, it took so long. We had like 3 solar eclipses, and I managed to get a hold of another moonstone, which is something I wanted. So I was going to equip that because it does actually stack with the celestial stone. So right, switch those over. This is going to be a pain. Right, I'm not so concerned about these guys, so I'm going to quickly start putting stuff away. Also, yeah, I've put the grinder up here. I did a bit of remodeling in here. Hey. Pygmies. Pygmy, the one guy here. Just protect me, please, while I'm putting stuff away. In fact, I got so much spooky wood. I didn't even realise. Right, I'll be back after I've put this stuff away, or after the solar eclipse ends, I guess. I don't know. Back in a few.